Last time on Jet's League of Extraordinary Gentlefolks, the party was deep within the Dwarven Citadel underneath the Earth Cult, having opened the door into a forge room and coming face to face with a Dao, an ancient earthen genie who they were all confused as to what he was doing down here. The Dao asked if we could offer him a better deal, but after some brief flubbing from Yodelug, concluded that if we did not know anything more interesting, we were not good enough to deal with him and shoot us on our way. Heading further south into the room, into the tunnels, we came across another pool. This one also smelling like fresh earth and spring plants. The sides emblazoned with fresh fruit and partying dwarves. Something felt incredibly similar about the last time we saw a pool, though none of us could tell if it was magical, and though we all felt mighty peppy enough as it is, so no one chose to have a drink this time. Hearing a scream to the south, Quark sprinted towards the door and kicked it open, not even having to struggle against it this time. Inside the room, we were confronted by a whole heap of cultists and some sort of strange stone man. A battered dwarf was tied to a torture rack in the center, looking eerily familiar to Jet. Jet led the party with one of his characteristic quips, pointing his gun at the middle cultist and firing off a shot when he finished talking. Yodeler called down the light of Lathander, quickly disintegrating all of the other cultists, while the stone man himself parried Quark's rapier blows with magic. Eventually, despite his magic deflecting all of our physical attacks, a reflecting thunderclap from Jet's cannon managed to knock one of his arms off and send him tumbling to the ground. Taking stock of the room, Jet and Yodelo quickly rushed in to untie the dwarf from the center of the table. It turning out to be, as he had expected, his old rival from their original city, Voldemir, having been captured along with the rest of the Order of the Gauntlet. Yodelog sets himself down to pray to Lathander and bring back healing to everyone in the room, having all taken a slight beating from this quick fight, while Embez stalked over to the side where there was some cages with some cramped-looking cultists in it. One extra persnickety Black Earth cultist, Orin, tried to make a deal with us for his freedom, though he did not seem to have anything to offer initially. But after some time and us showing that we weren't actually going to let him out, turned out that he did indeed say he knew where Marlos was, the head of the Earth cult. We did eventually decide to agree with him and let him out in exchange. Marlos. Who was Marlos?
Nah, I'm just typing.
Wasn't it a girl?
Was it a girl?
I thought it was a girl.
The girl was a girl, yeah.
Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't have let him go.
That's why I got confused, because I thought you started talking to the girl in the middle, and then I'm like, wait, so
It's two girls out of three.
Yeah, that's what I missed. Eventually we told her that we would exchange her freedom, but not at the moment. So we're like, quick, knock yourself out, and we'll leave this cage unlocked, so you can't actually cause us any trouble, which she did with extreme prejudice of her own head on the bars of her cell. The other prisoner was just a normal peasant girl from one of the nearby villages who just happened to be kidnapped while she was roaming around near the monastery. Taking pity on her, Embez opened up the cage and gave her one of the cultists' outfit, along with a map that Jet had drawn and showing her how to get out. This real feminist streak coming out of her. With that sorted out, Jet sat down with Voldemir to find out what had been going on. It turns out that after they were captured, he'd been given to the Dao, Zol'jin, in order to build weapons for the Earth Cult. But after spending a week or so sabotaging this, he was found out and thrown to these torturers. He then told, before we left this room while we were planning what to do, he told us that there was a schematic for a magical earthen armor that the Dao had been working on, that he had seen locked in one of the cupboards in the forge, and a way that we might be able to get it. Concluding that this was worth the cost to give Yodalurg some better armor, the party tried to work out the best way to do this. Voldemir said that the Duragar working in with the Dao were very greedy for gold, and we'd most likely be able to bribe one of them to help us. Through some trickery and magic, Embers peeked through the keyhole back into the forge and waved and tapped one on the shoulder, having rolled a coin into the room under the door. Spinning around, the Duragar saw the coin as Embers sucked it back under the door. Coming up with a rough excuse for why he had to leave the room, he quickly ducked out, coming face to face with a very enthusiastic Yodalurg and Embers, hands full of gold. After a quick chat with Yodalurg, he told him that he was not above a golden handshake and could do what we wanted, assuming we met his one request of not harming a female Duragar up in the northern guard post, as he knew we were here to fuck shit up. Naturally, Yodalurg told him that we would, of course, spare her life, and that no harm would come to her. To not make it suspicious, the Duragar said he would leave the schematic in a box outside the western door within 15 minutes, as it would be too suspicious to move away that quickly, and that we should duck away and come back. And that's where we left it.
Very good. Comprehensive.
Wait.
There was a lot of fiddly things there.
You don't have to do it in character.
Yeah, it's also hard.
I'm just swapping
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Oh, what?
Yeah, mine's stuff as well.
I'm back.
this is quite jovial.
Very jovial, yes.
Yeah, it's
I like it.
it's like Final Fantasy, like hub world music, or like you're in somewhere to go shop.
Does sound
It's
like
exactly
shopping
like
music.
that.
I feel nice
Like
and
I said-
safe now. You know there's not going to be any bad guys when this is playing, you know. We're in the clear. So you've done, this guy's gone back inside. Have we agreed to his plan?
I didn't fucking notice your blanket at first, Ed, and then I just looked up before. I was like,
Nobody noticed. I put it out
Blanket.
sneakily.
I noticed. I noticed. I was gonna private message you, but I was like, I better.
Well,
listen
you
to, like,
haven't done it.
Dylan's explanation.
You missed out. Now I don't think you noticed at all. You're just trying to cover for yourself.
It was on there last session.
I know.
I saw it.
I noticed. Alright. Is this guy, the Druga's going back inside his little hidey hole, right?
Yeah. So let's see. He's taken the gold. He's gone back. And do you remember what he told you?
He was gonna leave it outside the left, the western doorway,
Western door, yeah.
in like a while.
15 minutes. Dylan's on this.
yeah.
Okay, good. So what would you like to do?
He's gone back in now, hasn't he?
Yep.
Can I talk to everyone else? What do you think, guys? Do we trust him? Should we just wait here until he gives us the schematics and then move on? I could use the time to make another bird.
Oh.
Well, I think we should probably get out of this hallway, but at the very worst, it's not. He brings another Duragar out. We can see the two exits. It's not like the Dao is going to come out here and deal with us itself.
We could use this time to escort the people to safety. I can't remember her name. The one who was
The peasant girl.
Galita.
I thought, hasn't she left already?
No, we told her to wait 20 minutes.
Which will align perfectly to when the Drugar is going outside.
Yeah, we should probably tell her to wait a bit longer, hey?
Quark. Or we could lead her to the exit now.
Hey, let's take her to safety.
Do we reach a consensus?
What are our other options?
There's passages
Well,
to the
what
right
else?
and the left, and there's passages up there. Like, there's all kinds of ways we could go.
Yodalurg, you have the best vision in the dark. Go have have a look down this passage on the right. Carefully, though. We don't know if this connects into the Landshark stable.
The oubliette.
Alright. I'm going off.
He's done it.
Oh no.
Yeah. Check down here first.
I like how you faked going to the right. Try and throw Lachlan off.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm gonna.
would you like to roll perception for me?
I would love to roll perception. Perception. I'm gonna roll.
Okay, so there is a so there's a single door, and on the door you can. It's a bit hard for you to read because you're I don't know, your perception's bad. I can't remember the reason why, but the scroll says Norb's rum, keep ut brug, and then below it says Brug's rum, Norb's is stupid. I'll put that in text for you.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
trying to ride it.
You can write the second one if you want. It was Brug's room, Norb's is stupid.
Brug's rum. That's stupid.
Norb's is unintelligent.
I'll come report that back. Could I?
Just go and
Was there
say
anything
it.
to hear? Was it quiet? Yeah. I'm just seeing if I heard anything else. Did I hear anything? Well,
What time of day is it again?
Nighttime, right?
Yeah, no, because we spent the night
No,
and then
it's
we came
daytime.
back.
Daytime.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Remember,
Yeah.
we slept. We camped outside and then snuck back in.
You hear like a very bass humming a tune, like boom 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 boom
Okay.
boom boom boom, like that.
Yep.
That's an original composition, by the way.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm surprised it didn't go boom, boom, boom. All passengers. That's just the music in this universe. It's just the Sydney Trains announcement.
Yeah. Well, if you've told us this,
Well, hold up. I've got to tell you.
Here it comes.
I went down the path and there was a passage to the, I guess down to the right. There was a quite unintelligible sign. It said Norb's room, keep oats, Brog. And then there was a second part to it that said Brog's room, Norb's is stupid. Or
Oh, well,
and I could hear some low pitched humming, high bass humming.
it sounds quite
High
scandalous,
bass.
Sherlock.
Voldemir says,
Deep-
what did the humming sound
Deep
like?
bass. Boom, boom, boom.
Is it a good is it good humming? Am I like?
Roll performance.
Yeah, yep. My rolls today, Jesus.
Oh wow, Yodelurg, I don't think we should go down that hall if that's what they sound like. Oh.
well,
I-
regardless of what they sound like, it's probably not worth starting up something that'll kick up a cacophony until we've got our hands on those schematics. We don't want to scare the Durgar into not actually coming out here, because in there they'd be safe with the Dow.
I lean over to Yodelug and I say, Quack, what's a cacophony?
I was hoping you'd know.
God damn it, Yodelug.
Man. You imbeciles! A cacophony is a large rumbling noise. Much like my stomach right now.
Quack, is that right, Jet?
Yes, that is about right.
Quark. So we
Well,
could just go.
I-
There's another way to the east.
Hey,
Did you see any other passages?
Hey, there was one straight ahead, but I thought I'd report back what I found before I got into any more trouble.
Good. Thank you for telling us about the sign and
Hey,
cacophony.
it gives me an idea if there's potentially two type of brutes down here. If we could
Well-
somehow pit them against each other.
Well, Yodi, we're probably not going to go through that door, so perhaps you should go and check out the other hallway, and we discuss what else we can do, huh?
I was like, do I be sassy to this or?
You can sass me.
What would Yodler do?
I'm being bossy.
I think that was a good suggestion. Just trying to figure out the tone at which it was said, but I think it was fine.
Does he use the
Good
eye,
idea.
Is
There's
it that
Spitball.
sort of eye, or is it like a despondent eye? Like, okay.
Just like that.
Going to do it.
Well, it was more of like shit. Why didn't I think of that kind of eye?
I.
What was
Yeah.
that safety word we came up earlier with, boys? Rattlesnakes. Shout that if you're in trouble, Yodi. See you later.
All right, off I go.
off I go then.
Off I go. Ah. Just kind of like. Alright, that's enough for me to see. It just opens up into that. It's like. When we crossed the gargoyle bridge and there was a ton of bones, it was a bit like that canyon of space. It just kept going. I couldn't see any further. Farther.
Yodeler, we've got 15 minutes. You've been about 30 seconds and you've come back twice to tell us what you've seen. It's okay to go a little bit further and look around, get the lay of the land.
That's.
We're right behind you. I could see you at the end of the corridor looking. I could see you down there.
Good.
You could have just done some hand signals.
Clip that shit. That was gold.
Oh, the staff.
It's just a big path though. I think I'd be traveling down a fair ways before I found anything.
Quark, well, it would be good to know that, wouldn't it?
But then you wouldn't be able to hear me, or else the whole city would be able to hear me
Quark,
yelling around
Look,
rattlesnakes.
Yodeler, I'll hold your hand. We can go together. I'll just walk around in the dark with you, make you feel safe. Come on.
Oh, what's that?
I hold Yodeler's hand because I know that he's concerned, and because I can't see anything. It's pitch black.
You've still got your shield.
I've got it all covered up at the moment. I'm trying to be incognito.
Okay.
Gonna be stealthy.
You'll have to hug the wall here.
Alright.
I assume it's not a hugely.
Yeah, you come. I should actually describe this area. Hey, a long chasm stretches northwest to southeast. A 5-foot wide ledge clings to one wall, which is the ledge you're on. Then forms a narrow stone bridge that spans the chasm and connects to a similar ledge that runs along the opposite wall. You can still hear the clanging and the banging from the forge to your north.
How deep is the canyon?
100 foot below
Pretty deep. 30 meters.
is a
Yeah.
deep chasm.
By the way, is my internet like better or worse than the start of the stream? Because I swapped my phone, but it seems to be quite bad still.
We can
about
hear
the
you
same.
fine, but your face is real stuttery.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at as well.
I mean, we
I
can
don't
hear
know
you.
why.
That's the main part.
That sounds like
You don't have
Yeah.
Ultra 5G.
Nah. Good crappy NBN.
Icky.
Alright, Quack.
Oh, this music's perfect.
Alright, Quack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two idiots.
What, you need to queue up Benny Hill next. There's a there's a chase.
Oh, if there's...
I
I was gonna say, oh, but I'm not there with you guys. So I'd say this is a
Okay.
way to go back around for that girl.
don't
without
think we
going
would know
up
that. Yeah.
If Yodalok doesn't notice it, I can't even see over there. I'm just in the dark.
Yeah.
On the other side.
Hey,
So
Quack. You'll have... Yeah, it's a good idea, though. Hey, Quack, we'll have to... Just make sure you hug the wall. There's only a few feet between this and a large drop. Not that you would care about a drop. You're an Aarakocra.
It will be okay. Do you want to go back and report to the other two now that we've gone around the corner?
Did you want to go a little further, though?
Oh, Quark, yes.
Alright, let's keep going.
I gingerly make my way along. I always keep one hand on the wall.
Oh, okay.
Ah!
Quark,
Come again?
is
Hello.
that thing?
Oh
Hey,
no, if Quark stabs up, it'd be so sad.
You brought the murder bird. Hello, murder bird.
Quark, hello, thing.
Do you have secrets? New, fresh
We had a
secrets?
secret before.
Any?
Oh,
No
what was
secrets?
it? Shit, I can't remember. There was a secret when we were in the torture area before.
Quark, wasn't it about,
Wasn't
you know,
there?
about the schematic? That's a good secret. And there's something
Ooh.
about, doesn't Marlos have something or something?
Schematic? That is a secret wrapped in a scroll?
Quark, it's a very good secret. Go,
What is-
Yodi, tell him of the schematic.
Tell me of the schematic.
The schematic. It creates a lightweight armor that can deflect blows like it was made of much denser, heavier metals. One of a kind scroll in secret.
Quite the secret. You do not have the schematic, do you? I would love to read it.
Not yet. You'll have to wait and see for that one.
Well, a secret given is a secret got. Do you have any questions? Or would you like a mystery secret? The best secret of all.
Do you perhaps know of the agreement between Marlos and the Dao?
Oh, good one.
I do, yes. The Dao is on Milos' payroll. Milos is mining from the caverns above and taking all the precious metals and selling them. And in return, with the gold he is given from the selling of the precious metals, he gives to Zavadim. And Zavadim makes him Claws of the Umber Hulk for his most fearsome warriors.
Claws of the... What was it? Umber Hulk.
He has completed a set already. They are most fearsome.
Aye, Claws of the Umber Hulk. Oh, yes. Very impressive secret.
Quark, I think we have
Do you-
encountered the Umber Hulk already.
Oh, I'm surprised you are alive then.
Quark, we're even tougher than we appear, thing.
Very. I have underestimated you. You look puny and weak, but clearly not.
Quark,
Hey, do
do we have any more
Do you know where they store the
secrets?
claws? Claws of the Umber Hulk. Go on.
Secret given is a secret got.
Aye, now it's your turn to go first for the secret given, secret got.
Roll me persuasion.
Persuasion, right?
Ooh,
Yes, finally.
You know the way of the secrets. I've been pulling swift ones for far too long. I must honor the ancient pact. Yes, well, a secret given is a secret got, and a secret got is a secret given. What was the request?
oh.
Where are the claws of the Umber Hulk being stored? You said a pair was finished.
The claws sit on a singed square of leather on the workbench of Zavadin.
Ah, fuck.
Quack. Oh,
Aye.
fuck.
His prize work, his finest work, he claims. So, secret given, secret got.
This is a juicy secret. It's actually quite a good secret. Did you know that
You got a 12-inch
that was no, this was actually
It's not a well-kept secret.
I'm sure. Yeah, everyone knows.
Half of the Summer Hills knows about it.
The mayor of our delegation, there was actually three, what were they called? Like three
Documents.
there was three people.
delegates?
It's 3
I know,
delegates
I know.
with 3 documents.
Yeah, there was 3 delegates with 3 documents which could change the outcome of the world,
That's a very juicy
and
secret.
that's partially why is it? Yeah, he's not gonna do anything with it.
How do you know?
We can trust this little demon.
Yeah, we can trust Blinky.
I told him about someone that's got arms of a bear, and you're like,
Yeah.
world-ending secret.
Yeah, this is a good secret. Getting some.
The delegates. All down in the vein. So tragic.
Oh,
Ooh, Blinky,
So you got a
Winky,
sneaky.
you've given away a secret.
Yes, they're down in the Fane. We knew that.
Yes, yes. Spread across the cults. It is bizarre for them to organize, so they hate each other so much.
Yes, it's weird how they're so close together that they can almost talk to one another. Try to. I don't know.
Yes. They talk in violence most of the time. Anyway, why do you come to the Landshark Lair?
Landshark Lair. That is another secret.
You tempt me. It is a small secret, though, so only expect a small secret in exchange.
Yeah. We're looking for Marlos and his lair.
Well,
I do not know if we'll find it down in the Landshark lair. Landshark.
a small secret in exchange.
Stalls.
Marlos is not the Landshark Lair.
Interesting. Hey, interesting.
He was definitely trying to just get us killed. That fuck.
That did what's his face? This guy say that we need to go down here.
Yeah.
female god.
Orin.
Yeah.
Orin.
Quiet. I
took-
have another
we were
secret
told
for
to-
you, Blinky Winky. There's
Yes,
there's a lady called Orin back there, and I'm about to go and kill her. She doesn't know it yet.
Then what did she do to deserve that fate?
Well, she tried to kill me.
To be fair,
She told us a false secret. She said that Marlos was down here, but she lied. She forsaked.
Forsook.
Forsaked.
She
forsake the
forsook
secret
the
art of
secret of
secret telling.
secrets.
Then did you give her a secret in exchange? She's not beholden.
Quark, we let her live.
Aye.
That's pretty
Was it
good.
Before or after the secret exchange?
During.
During equal exchange.
Equal exchange. The termination of a life is an interesting trade for a secret. But Blinky knows not of such subtleties. Blinky peddles in normal secrets.
Fucking love this character so much.
Yeah, it's a good
I'm about to like cry tears of joy.
Quark, come now, Blinky. That's a good secret. She doesn't know. She's about to die, before her. You could go and tell her. That would be good. Exciting.
Blinky cannot wax philosophical about temporal secrets. what is secret to some is not secret to others, based on the passage of time. What is secret to some is not secret to others based on location. Secrets are you mess with the foundational nature of secrets by doing such games.
Quack, I don't think I follow your secret logic there. Fare thee well, Blinky. And I start easing my way along the thing.
Blinky creeps back into the shadows.
So fun.
Make our way back. Yep.
It has been 15 minutes.
Quack, I'll be right back. I've got to do something.
Alright. I'll brief the rest of the party what just transpired.
Oh,
I can either do a character or we can
I go in.
skip it.
Is she alive? I mean, is she awake?
So the captive, the wolf leader, is still carrying, like, sort of waiting, biding her time. The Black Earth Guard is still unconscious, but sort of moaning and like rolling back and forth after knocking herself out the bath.
All right. I walk past. I pat Bulgita on the head so she knows she's all good, and I just go and stab this guy.
Roll the attack.
Do I have to roll an attack for this?
You do. Oh, sorry. Roll damage, I guess. It hits.
Yeah, I can't imagine you'd miss.
Okay. And I will roll GM roll. She moans but is still asleep.
She's still asleep.
She's
I mean, she's unconscious.
Still unconscious on the ground.
Yeah.
How does the other girl react?
Terrified, she screams and backs away.
I say, Quack, shut up, Bromhilda. I'm busy.
Roll intimidation.
Oh my god. Quack.
What if it's a 1?
Alright, she's like, yes, okay, I'm sorry.
Good. She's still intimidated. Good. I hit Orin again. This time much harder.
Oh my god.
Okay, she wakes up. She's like, oh, what the fuck?
Quack, what the fuck is you? You lied to me, Orin. You lied to all of us. We traded you your life for this secret, and it was wrong.
You're back. Well,
Quack, yes, I'm stabbing you. I'm back. What?
yes, I know. I can feel it. It's really, the blood is coming out of me quite at a speedy rate right now. Well, you know, you fucks weren't gonna let me out of the cage. You didn't promise anything, so I.
Quack, you're out of the cage
fuck
right
you
now.
guys.
You got knocked down, and we let you out of the cage.
No,
Quack, look, Orin, you have done this to yourself. I cannot
way
be
it went
held
down.
responsible for my actions.
You absolutely should, because you were going to leave me here to die until I gave up all my only bargaining chip. So I said, fuck you guys, and I sent you up to the land sharks. And look, I thought I'd be awake by now, but clearly not, so I guess I fucked up. But if you had any honor, you would leave me alone.
Does that land?
Doesn't even say anything, just rolls. I love it.
You're monologuing.
Yeah.
But if you had any honor, you would.
Quack.
Mulcreed is whimpering in the corner. Doesn't want to bar of you. As you come, she runs away.
I chase after her to try and pet her again, but she runs away. I leave her. I say, Quack. Fare thee well, Bromhilda. Oh wait, no. I say, perhaps I'll see you later. Did you give us any
Oh my
lies?
god.
I leave.
He's like, oh no! I just want to see my family.
Quack. Situation taken care of.
What? What were you doing in there?
I just had to resolve something.
I don't even want to know. Jet just is like, I'm gonna look if the thing is there.
Is Bromhilda okay?
Bromhilda's
I
doing
want to
great.
give,
Did you
Quack.
tell?
I wanna give Quack like a.
You went because you told her to like wait a little bit longer, yeah?
Quack. I think
Or is she
no.
gonna
I
walk
just
out
gave
and-
her a quick pat, and then I left her alone. She's fine.
How was the guard?
Oh, he's dead. Oh, she's dead even.
What? Someone went back and
I want to give.
shit. Should we run?
No, that someone was me. I was the one who went.
I want to
Has
give.
Jody told us about everything yet? I assume so. Or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I guess I did. I did. I want to give Quark like another recruiter, be like, good decision making.
Quark.
Yeah. Oh, good riddance. I'm kind of annoyed I didn't get to see Blinky again, though. I really like that fellow. He could be a real noble if he was human.
A
and white.
distinctly unlikable fellow. I don't know why you like him.
And male?
No.
Just rich.
Just rich. Yeah. What are you trying to say, Godlo?
That was a question mark. I don't know much about
You're
our
lucky. That
society,
is
but
kind
it
of
seems
fucked
like
up.
they're all men.
I can tell. Anyway. What now?
Yeah, what now?
Quark, let's go and
So
get our shit.
Yeah, do I see the thing there?
There is a small scroll. It happens to be represented by a yellow circle.
Mm.
I can't. You're standing on top of it, so I can't delete it.
No.
You
I pick it
acquire the schematic.
Yeah, Jess is like, yes, I will hold on to this until Voldemir gets his fancy armor back. Then I suppose he can look after it.
Voldemir is sort of like peering over your shoulder, like trying to get a good look at the instructions. He's like, "Oi, Jed, can I just have a? Can I just show me it, Jed?"
And he's like, oh my god, fine. It's just like,
It's too dark to see. We can't have any light over here. We've got to sneak past the arrow slit just ahead.
it's like, oh, do we want to? Now that we've got this, do we want to go back and deal with that room that you saw before that had the two names on it? Or should we just leave that be?
I think that's just some ogres or some sort of large creatures. I think we should focus on finding I forgot his name again. Marlos while we're feeling strong.
Quark, and that humming sounded very dangerous. Quark, there it is again. Oof.
This is likely.
Attention
Voldemir, do you know,
passengers.
was it down here that they took your armor from you, or was it upstairs?
I'm here. And he's sort of
Swapping
distractedly
accents
like
again.
talking to you while they're doing this. He's like, right, plate armor, okay. And this is that. It's like, and he sort of he gets like, earth essence, we need. And he like looks at you. He's like, earth essence, we need earth essence.
He's like, ah.
Earth is.
Well, we ran into water elementals down in the water cult, or in the water cult section of the temple, so it makes sense we'd run into stone ones down here somewhere.
Yeah. He sort of keeps scanning. He's like, yes, anything imbued with stone should do it. We'll probably just need to boil it down a bit, if you know what I mean.
I'm just like, if I go back and pick up the head of that stone person, is that too earthy? Not earthy enough?
What? I think it will do the job.
Jeff
Am I here for this?
Yeah. Oh well, I assume
You can be. You're just standing in the dark at the moment.
Yeah.
Jeff,
It could be like
Yeah, I
that
imagine so. Yeah.
water essence.
Yeah.
I picked up for no reason that turned out to not be as strong as it needed to be, but still kind of worked.
Mhm.
Thing.
Jet goes back to get the stone dude's head.
You acquire the stone dude's head. It's very heavy.
As he goes into, it's like, all right, little lady, give us about 10 more minutes, and then you're good to sneak past here. Make sure you crawl under them arrow slits, or you will get shot. All the best. Good luck.
Bird person, did you see what happened?
I don't make any. It's like bird person. I don't know a bird person. I just good luck. All the best to you. You're just shut the door.
Sounds like you're scared of Quark as well. You're like, I don't know about it.
Less scared, more just like I'm not dealing with his shit. I've got it once.
We got shit to do. We didn't have to save you.
Yeah.
The group's
Ah,
coming
definitely
around
done
to
that.
my way of thinking.
Upsetting.
Are we ducking under this arrow slit? Is this our life?
Well, did we
I
even
think so.
check
Yeah.
door to the west here?
We heard
It's
smelly ogre noises. I mean, I guess
What about the staircase then?
We haven't
So
gone
let's
to
go-
the west here, or to the north
I'd
where the
say-
library was.
I'd say we definitely need to try and find Voldramir's armor on this floor. Because I doubt they'd have taken it down to the Fane, because that doesn't make a hole. So.
It's probably in the ogre's rooms, honestly.
Hmm. Well, I think if that's the case, it is probably worth the bloodshed to get them.
I've got an idea, but it does assume that ogres can read.
That is a
assumption.
high assumption.
Do we know if ogres can read? Can I?
Well, they managed to write on the door, so I feel
Animal
like they have a
handling.
rough,
I like that animal handling.
Ogres
they have
are
a rough
animal.
understanding.
If you can roll me a history check to see if you have any knowledge of ogres.
Oh,
They wrote on their own door though.
I've got +5 on history and 0 on animal. Hey, yeah.
Ooh, bite.
So, you recall from your studies that an ogre does indeed speak common, and some of them will definitely have basic like common reading abilities.
Hey, all right. Hey, if that's the case, my plan is we write a message to the one down in at the room place that says that insults one of the ogres and sign it from the other ogre, and hopefully they start to fight one another.
Certainly not a bad idea.
I've got some practice with forgery.
Yeah, it's very true.
Okay.
I was thinking of the lines of you stupid Norb from Brugs.
All right. I pull out my parchment. And yeah.
I
we-
make
we go
write
for it.
in big letters.
Big letters. Okay. I guess can I roll with advantage because he's helping me? Is that it?
Yep. You can roll advantage.
What is it? Say.
I don't know, sleight of hand, I guess.
Yeah, I might just
Okay.
Pretty good roll.
Aye, let's tell. Actually,
I
I'm
think it's supposed to be a tool, where like you're proficient in it, and then because that's how thieves' tools work, skills. So I might add that. But yeah, do I come up with a nice looking letter or?
It's a very nice looking letter.
There you go, Yodeler.
Aye, all right. Let's wait in here. No, my voice is all over the shop today.
Let's wait in here.
Aye, and I'll put this under his door, and then run away.
Quack.
Does that sound fine?
Quack.
Yes, I think that is the best course of action.
Aye, all right, everyone
Yay!
into the back.
Portrait good. Sweet.
Yeah, I just added that.
Quack. I lay out my blanket and let everyone
there's
sit on a corner.
Yeah.
So that roll should be a 23, not 26. But
Still pretty.
still good.
So you slip it under the door. What does it read again?
Do you want to just type it? It was like. Let me just write it.
What if it's Brug in there?
Well, the most recent note was from.
From Brug's.
Brooks not.
Brug's rum. Norbs is unintelligent.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
no.
Brug's is probably in there.
Oh yeah, which one's in?
Oh shit!
You can change if you
We'll
want.
write it. We'll write it the other way.
So,
Yeah.
Alright.
You stupid
Just-
brutes from
It'll
North.
probably still work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says.
Brooks from Nord is. So, Brooks, you stupid Brooks.
Yeah.
So you push a shit on the door. Is that all you do?
Now I want to knock, and then I'm gonna run as fast as I can.
Okay.
Knock and run. Classic.
Okay, sure. So, yep, you knock and you hear a boom, and just boom, 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 so you can open the door. Do you run all the way back?
Yeah, back as far as I can back into this room.
Do you giggle when you get there?
Sitting on like a shrug. So quite reflective.
In that case, you don't hear exactly what the conversation is, but you hear a muffled something like, "What? Yes? You're looking about it? No,
I'm just crying.
and it goes on and on
So
and on,
real.
and these two voices are just going at each other.
Oh, they're I want to know that.
I'm not sure my plan has worked.
But it was funny.
Yeah.
Maybe we can catch them while they're fighting and dispatch with them.
Oh, Yodelerg, this was such an excellent idea. I do love it when the rabble rouses do the rabble rousing. Oh, it'll be a good secret to tell Blinky later as well. Although, judging by the volume, I think he probably already knows. Now what?
Well, here's, since this doesn't work, here's the next part of my plan.
Yeah.
This is getting more elaborate.
I guess if they're both in there, we go and we do a murder.
I've got an idea still. How about we can all burst in the room, and half of us say we're here to help
Oh yeah.
Brug, and the other half says we're there to help Norbs, and hopefully they start fighting and we start fighting.
Wow, that's pretty good.
I like this plan.
I'm down for a bit of theatrics. I actually was the star in my high school's theatre production of Shake and Toss Spear. Tale of Two Ogres, so it's fitting.
Okay.
Were you the ogre?
How dare you?
You said you were the star.
I was a very pretty ogre.
She was the
You shouldn't bring up a lady's ogre past, Yodelerg. You should know better than that.
You brought it up.
What? Just leave her alone. Gotta focus on what we're doing here and now. We're underground. I want to get out. Let's do this. Leave.
Who's Team Bruggs and who's Team Norbs?
I pack up my blanket and I start heading over.
I'll be Team Norb. Norg? Norbs.
Are we ready?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm taking notes because I'm doing the thing.
Can we hear
next
anything?
time.
The shouting is clear. It's like, I can't believe you would say I'm stupid. We all know you is stupid.
I just had a thought. Is there such a thing as two-headed ogres in D&D?
Ooh.
What?
Let's find out.
It might still work.
What is it?
Like,
Bust the door open?
Mal has two-headed ogres.
Oh,
Maybe they just
Bust
yell.
the door open.
I bust in.
Oh my
Sorry.
god!
Fucking dread it. No, go stick with the plan. Stick with the plan.
That was an
Oh,
Etten.
fucking Etten.
Yeah. Oh, it's an Eden, that's why.
No wonder.
I know you as an Ed. As you enter the room, you see it's full of crumbling masonry, huge uncured pelts, and heaps of picked over bones and refuse that fill the large room. It looks like it used to be a kitchen or bakery. There's brick ovens in the middle of the chamber, although most are crumbling heaps of red rubble now, and it stinks. It is a very stanky room. The Etten turns to you and says, "Who is all of you?"
I yell out, Brooks, I'm here for Norbs. He's hired me to kill you.
What? But I'm here for
Proof.
for Bruce.
No.
He's hired me to kill Norbs.
Quack,
All right.
no, not on my life. And I prepare to parry Embers.
Roll me performance.
What is it?
Oh, nice.
You want-
Do we
you
all
want-
need to roll, or?
No, that's good enough.
Oh, baby!
The performance is breathtaking. To be honest, like both of the ogres sort of stare at you slack-jawed as you the theatrics you put on is like nothing they've ever seen. It's like what's that kickbox dancing shit?
Capoeira.
Capoeira.
You're like doing capoeira but with swords and bows and shit. Arrows are zinging everywhere, swords are flashing, and then the Brog and Noob sort of snap out of it and they turn to each other and they simultaneously like, "You trying to get me killed?" And they start bonking each other with their clubs. You're free to do what you want.
The mental image I'm having right now of like the right arm bonking the left hand and just
Let's
What's around this? What's in?
let's let's fight our way over to this door. Just like exit fighting.
So you dance, fight, run to the eastern door.
Just imagining like a cartoon fighting Cloud with arms
Yeah.
and fists and swords, just like.
I can visualize it perfectly. Okay, so do you all do that?
what are we doing? I missed that. I was
Fighting our way towards the door. I start to back up as Embers attacks me.
Ha ha ha!
I parry her slow, obvious blows easily, and make my way backwards towards the other door.
Okay. The Brug and Norb are so engrossed in their own battle, and so convinced by your battle that they do not react.
Alright, I guess we just open the door and
Yeah, let's have a
go
look.
through.
So the tunnel that you're into runs north and south, but both ends of the tunnel have collapsed. There is an eastern tunnel that leads out.
It's definitely getting real close to where the land sharks are.
I glance at Brooks and Norbs and then duck in through the door. Do they notice?
They do not. They do not have. Oh, actually, let me just do a quick roll. They do not notice.
Yeah, let's.
Oh,
Oh,
there he is
it's hard.
again. It's Blinky.
Oh,
You are.
We just got a late.
But you were just here. Why are you now sudden here?
Well, we just convinced a pair of Ettins that we were sent by each separate head to kill the other head, and then they started fighting. It was great.
But you are not sent by each other head
We were
because
not sent by them.
genius. Enter now, stupid creatures.
Smelly, also very smelly.
Very smelly, yes. Well,
I mean, Blinky, everything's a dumb creature compared to the likes of you.
oh, roll me a like flattery.
I think that's just like a
Charisma?
charisma. Yeah.
Charisma, yeah.
Ha!
Ah.
Okay. Well, yes, of course. That is no secret. I thought you were here to bring me secrets.
Of course. Well, yes. Oh, fuck. Do I have any secrets? If I have, I've forgotten them.
I got
dwarf have already provided me with secrets. What of you two?
I remember the secret.
Quark, oh, I've got one. I killed that lady.
Speaking of killing ladies, one of the Duragar thinks that his wife is still alive.
You have playing with the secrets of life and death. That is a dangerous game to play. Perhaps your death from others is no secret either.
Well, enough
Quark,
people are
look,
trying
he
to
just
kill us.
threatened me. He just threatened me. Did you see that?
No.
He looked
no,
right at me.
bad
Not
chicken.
from Blinky. But there are machinations, I assure you.
Blinky would.
You made-
never.
You made no friends in the water temple.
Quark,
Not
we
at
made
all.
one friend
Hey.
though, Blinky, right?
Well, you did kill my life partner, but I am willing to overlook that for the right amount of
Like,
secret.
Blinky,
we already know we had no friends.
do you
Cultists. That
still-
is not a secret.
Blinky, do you still have Winky's body? Did you bury it somewhere safe?
It was not safe for me. I had to flee immediately.
It's rhyming now.
Because I'm sure
This is rap.
I have a secret as to how you might resurrect them.
Oh,
Yeah. Did you know that our friend here actually died? And we went on a bit of a mission to bring him back. That's why he's missing an arm.
that should be quite the secret. Perhaps I can trade your resurrection secret for the secret of what happened after you left the water temple.
Ooh, that is juicy. But I do want to know where Marlos is first.
The resurrection secret is quite potent. I am not a firm bargainer. I am a reasonable Nothic. I will take 2 secrets for one, given the weight of your secret.
Oh, that's very kind of you. I'll give you when you give me your 2 secrets, I will share some more of the noble happenings of what was it, House Hammerspire that had the bear arms. I'll just
No, resurrection.
Hammerspire.
Only the resurrection secret is of my interest now.
Okay.
So, how is it done?
I was dead. You guys have to tell him that.
Oh, right. Well, we went to a temple in where was it? Hall of
Summit Hall.
Summit Hall in
Summit Hall.
where they worship a god called Tyr. It was quite expensive. Obviously, he had to pay with his arm, and he promised that. And we also, I'm not sure if he knows this. Can someone cover Jet's ears?
Yeah.
I cover Jet's ears.
Yeah,
And I'm just like,
It's for the
He's-
best, Jet. He's a little baby that's left to reach down.
He can't have kids anymore. They yeah.
Don't do
Uh,
hand signals like covering his ears.
like what?
Yeah.
I was just dead. Didn't mean I wasn't listening.
Don't tell him. And that at the dawn of the day, with Tyr's power and also Lythander's power, who is Yodelurg's patron god, we were able to bring
Quark
him
and
back
mine as well.
Clark was involved.
That is indeed a juicy secret. Perhaps when this is all done, we can bring Winky back.
Well, that's why I brought it up. I would quite like to bring them back. We've grown. I have grown quite close to you, Blinky.
Yes, well, it would atone for your sins, wouldn't it?
Not my sins, Quark's sins. Yeah,
Just
Sin by
these
association.
sins of the.
I disagree, but that's fine. We are both intellects, and we can disagree on things. That is okay.
This is why I just don't want to see what Quark does. I'm done arguing with the chicken.
Ooh, Quark. I don't like
Okay,
that.
so you have given me a precious secret, and in exchange I give you two. The location of Malos. That is a well-known fact down here. I'm surprised you have not encountered it already, but you are not very good secret collectors after all, not an expert like me.
Well, that's why we have you.
And he sort of gives you, tell me if you can see this as I draw it. No?
How zoomed out do we need to be?
Like, zoom out the whole way. No?
Oh, too far.
It's in the, it'll be in the black somewhere.
Yeah, no.
No.
The black's at the top.
Okay.
You might be able to
see-
right-click and say-
can you see the pink?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yep.
Oh, I thought you could draw a map.
I could draw a map, I suppose, but I'll just...
Nah,
It
go
might be a
pink.
bit hard.
Yeah.
Fine. Yep.
And after you left the temple of the crushing wave, well, that was most interesting. Blinky hung around in the shadows. He watched Gar Shatakeel retreat downwards into the Fang and reinforce the temple with water creatures Blinky has never seen before.
Oh,
Quite
shit. Like me.
frightening beasts. And a demon, a Hezrol. And he described something that looks a lot like this.
Hezro.
Hezrol, in Shatakeel's place to guard the temple. And with that, Blinky must retire. He has much to think over, and much. He has to double check on the location of where he hid Winky. Pray he is safe. Blinky will find you when you are done.
You
Okay,
always
thank
do.
Thank you, Blinky. Is Gar Shatakeel the same as Moraz?
Marlos, yes, you do know that.
Marlos. Yeah. I just couldn't remember exactly if like. And what was the water like deity monster thing? That was
No Hydra.
All Hydra.
Oh, Hydra.
Well,
Cool.
I don't think we should go back through that room with the Ettins. Let's see if we can get back to that chasm you found before without going near
Yeah.
the lamb chop den.
If Blinky was here, he must have come from the same way.
I mean, they're probably still bashing each other, guys. Besides, the door that we came in was far too small for them to get out. If we run fast enough, they can't chase us.
Are they still bashing each other? Can we hear them?
Yeah, you can. It's
Alright,
getting quite
let's-
personal. Like there's some definite attacks being slung out.
Let's play fight back
Yeah,
our way through.
Back.
I step in, but now I'm fighting against Yodelog.
They don't notice.
Yeah. I shout out, I can't believe you would be on,
Rude side.
yeah, Brug's side, especially after he fucked Norbs' mother.
Oh my god.
Brug says,
Nob's mum is my mum. Brug's fucked on mum.
and Brug says,
It's not true. Probably was you.
Alright. I fight Yodelog across the room.
Jen at this point is just sort of rolling around, and Ben's just like, pew, pew.
Reinforced their surrounding. What was that creature again, sorry?
Hezra.
With an
Should be in
Ezra.
our pickups.
Yeah.
Ezra?
Hezro. Hezrou.
Thank you.
It looks like a demon frog.
Yeah.
Looks like a street shark.
Oh, it does look like a street shark.
Alright, well, there was nothing there. I say we go check out that other smeller ogre room. Otherwise, we know which direction Marlos is in, so we can keep our eyes out for armor on our way
Did we
north
just
for that.
Did we just leave your rival in the hallway?
Voldemort.
Yeah, we kind of forgot about him.
oh yeah, Boulder Man. He's studying that schematic. He is completely immersed.
See, I told you he was a big nerd. Look how long it takes. Look how complicated this thing is that you just sort of put on like a shirt. What's the point? Where are all these moving parts? How could it be that complicated?
It's like, Jet, you do not understand what this offers. Look, and he sort of points out some like arcane details that you kind of appreciate, but not really. You know, like
Yeah, it's a magical rock shirt. I get that, but like, it's still a shirt at the end of the day. It's just a fancy shirt.
But the design, the simplicity, the elegance, it blows me away. That Dow knows what he's doing.
I mean, you'd hope so. They do live. I'm not even sure you could really kill them. I reckon. So I say we should go and check the other smelly room.
Does he know at all where the his armor would have been taken?
Well, I mean, you're there. You can ask him.
Do you know where your armor would have been taken?
Put my hand over the piece of paper so he has to pay attention.
He's like, oh, Jet. What was that again? Oh, I don't know where to take it. Oh, well, to be honest, not really. But probably, you know, it's just it is truly my life's work, my master craft armor. I might be bragging, but I suspect Malos himself would like to keep it in his chambers.
Yeah.
Quark,
I don't think it'd be
Voldemort,
able to
what happened to
Voldemort.
your accent?
What was his accent? Was it not that?
I thought it was Scottish, wasn't it?
Was it Scottish? Hulk.
I think then Marlos is our best bet.
Yes, well, you do what you must. I must study this schematic.
Quark, do you want to look at the ogres again, or go up to Malos?
Well, if it.
Is he going to pay us for that schematic?
He's
Well,
going to make
That was
it.
expensive.
Make it.
Oh, nice. Good.
Yes. Well, you must deliver me back to town, but I will. I must create this. I'm drawn to it like a moth to a flame.
And you can make like 4 or 5, yeah.
He's like, well, given enough time and enough resources, perhaps. But
good.
he sort of eyes you up and down. He's like, I do not think you have the girth and the stamina to.
The girth.
Oh, why? Because I'm a woman and I wear high heels and venturing.
No, he pokes you in the chest. He's like, because you wear leather.
I never. I thought the whole point of this was lightweight, so someone that could wear leather would be able to wear something more protective. Do you know how huge my titties are? They don't get into any of this traditional leather armor. Look at my bosoms. Look at my cleavage.
I imagine you were quite flat.
Whoa.
Ooh. He's sort of like,
That's the.
as you're talking, he's kind of paying attention, but he's like out of the corner of her eye, he's like, keeps her back.
My eyes are up here.
Alright, you can have an inspiration for that.
Nice. All right, let's don't get kidnapped. It's like, don't get kidnapped again.
Yes, well, I will just, you know what, I will, you do your business, I will wait in the torch chambers.
I suppose there are worse places to wait.
They'll never suspect me in there.
Right, I forget to
Where they
call on
le-
my belly.
Where
I
they
just walk
literally
past.
left you.
Precisely.
Do we just? All right. We squat past the arrow slit, trying to be.
I walk past. I don't even remember. I walk straight past. I'm following you, Eddie. I cruise past. Do we die?
You do not die. You're crouched and crawled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Quark doesn't. He just walks.
I didn't.
past.
I forgot.
Oh, roll me. Oh, did you do it stealthily?
I'm in the dark.
Oh, you're in the
I mean, the
dark.
rest of us are kind of crawling. Yeah, it's dark. It's dark.
Is it not dark?
Let me
Yes.
roll. Let me roll. If you didn't, I have to roll.
I don't feel like I would remember.
You're okay.
as far as I know.
Oh my god, Goku forgot his trapdoor.
We haven't checked out this passage yet.
We haven't.
I know up here is the kitchens, because that's where I was taken, along
There's
here.
this whole like cool stairway down to the west as well.
Before we down to the fane.
That's to the vein.
Well, if we know the kitchen is up there, how about we go about this other way then? Alright.
Oh, the other way.
Never mind.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't mind dropping by the kitchen. I'm a bit peckish.
Sure.
Did you
Feed-
lose yourself, Cameron? Oh, there you go.
Nah.
We'll feed noble Mrs. Growlin' Bell.
Oh, I'm kidding. Let's try and find Malos. Blinky said he was north, so this looks like a
Alright.
sufficiently
Aye,
secret.
let's. After seeing Quack crawl through, I'll be like, "Aye, let's remember to crawl this time under the arrow slits."
Quack, 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 yeah. I
Okay.
crawled
I
last
do
time
a
as
full
well.
Angelina Jolie montage moment where she's going through all the lasers.
You somehow just
Like
have oh,
Catherine
Mr. and
Zeta-Jones,
Mrs.
dude.
Huh?
that's
Catherine
Zeta-Jones.
Zeta-Jones.
Oh, whatever. I don't know.
It's a very
Somehow
iconic
there are
scene.
lots of wires everywhere, and you're just sort of twirling around through the wires in the air. It's like, where did you get those? What? When did you have time to rig that up?
Yeah, you went through that. It's true.
Bum,
Zeta
bum,
Jones.
bum, bum.
I keep a lookout for more arrow slits. I don't want to run into.
Okay, roll investigation. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, he says.
Ooh, big doors.
What do the big doors look like? Yeah, are they grand?
Quack, look at these big doors.
Aye.
My eyes are up here, Quark.
These doors have been recently inscribed with the symbol, like a stylized version of the symbol of the Black Earth cult.
Oh,
And yeah, it's like a very elaborate one. It's like hacked in with like a chisel, but it's you can tell someone's put a lot of effort into it, and it's actually pretty skillfully done, just with like sort of rough equipment. It's clearly not up to the standard of that dwarven frieze you saw back in the pool room.
For human work, this is not bad.
Precisely.
I feel like we should have had a short rest all this time. Oh well.
I haven't
So
even
you
done
died in
anything.
water.
I've just been cruising around.
I've only lost one hit point. Didn't you hear yourself?
I have for 14, but I took like 30 damage before.
Yikes. Quack, stand behind me, young Yodelug.
Nah, I'll just I'll tuck myself a heal going along. Touch.
Touch it.
Where's my health bar?
Before we look in this door, because obviously there's something big and fancy in here. Let's look slightly north first.
Okay.
I listen at the door.
From the door, you hear
I rolled a 17.
Melodic shouting and some sort of a melodic chanting interspersed with some like frightened shrieking.
Does it sound like a lot of people chanting?
Oh.
You got 17. Definitely more than a few.
Oh god,
And like the
Not a lot, but more than a few.
the
Is this
frightened
gonna be-
shrieking.
Quack, there's between 4 and 7 people chanting. And I think I can hear some
What about-
screams as well.
What is it like? One person screaming?
You only hear a single set of screaming.
oh, they're totally summoning something gross.
It's like frightened screaming. Like,
Yep.
we cannot. Oh, we must help them. Whoever it is, that is not the sounds of someone. It's the sound of someone who needs help.
Is it time to do that thing that we did with the crazy monk lady again? Certainly stop whatever they're doing.
Quack.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's not a bad idea. That's a good idea. I like it.
I ready my
Someone
shield, and I say,
Someone kick the door open and I'll make it happen.
rattlesnakes.
Get the blinding
and I kick
light
the
ready.
door open.
Rattlesnake.
You rattle the
Ready.
snake.
I
and
say,
you
yeah.
rattle the
I say
door
rattlesnakes, and I kick the door.
I call
and you
silence.
see an irregular pit that fills the center of this large hall. In the middle of the pit stands an obelisk of glistening black stone. Bleached bones lie scattered near the foot of the obelisk. A smaller stone post in front of the obelisk holds a pair of manacles, which now confine a strange gnome with grey skin and a bald head. As you enter the room, the priest standing over the I guess deck that's overlooking the hole in the ground turns to you and says, "You do not appear like you're here to expedite this ceremony, and for that, I must expedite your."
Can I
Yeah.
shoot at him while he's talking?
And I cast silence the second he says that.
There's a lot
Okay.
of...
And
Oh well, I swing my gun at him and just suck the sound into it.
Cool.
He was very quick with his quip. He was waiting for us.
okay, it's
And I want to be like, and Lythander.
oh, because
Okay.
everyone's silent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we might call it there because it's 9:52, and otherwise we're gonna end up going for another hour.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
a lot of dudes to fight.
It's only 5 dudes.
So just to describe
Maybe.
the situation, there's 4 cultists and a priest. So Ed, your guess between 4 and 7 people was extremely well placed.
Well, what can I say? A few and a lot are 2 distinct places.
Grey gnome. Or thing.
So, just as as this priest is giving a little spiel, she sort of does a gesture with her hand, and
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
one of these comes forth.
Oh no, not a pudding.
Pudding.
Ah, fuck.
It's a black
Was that
pudding.
was it in the room or did she summon it?
So it came out of the rock obelisk that was standing. So if I move the thing, oops.
Okay.
If I move the thing, it was in that obelisk, that shiny thing,
Yeah.
but it comes out like that. Oh wait, did I put it on?
Oh, puddings.
Black pudding. I was like, a priestess and 4 cultists will kill them real quick.
Real quick.
I mean, we should probably kill them first, because...
Oh, yeah, we'll AoE them. Don't worry.
Okay. Next Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good session, that was funny.
Yeah.
That was
Oh my
fun.
God.
Yeah.
Two